Hello, and welcome to this section on parenting and educational involvement. Let me tell you something. Have you ever looked at your child's homework and thought, was math this confusing when I was in school? Don't worry, you're not alone. Parenting isn't just a job, it's an adventure, and when it comes to education, we're all co-pilots on this incredible journey. Today, we're diving into 7 key areas that can transform how we engage with our children's education, namely 1. Effective communication with teachers and school staff. 2. The role of parents in supporting education at home. 3. Setting realistic academic expectations. 4. Balancing discipline and encouragement in learning. 5. The importance of parental involvement in school activities and decision-making. 6. Encouraging emotional intelligence and social skills. And 7. Fostering independence and responsibility. Effective communication with teachers and school staff is like building a bridge. It connects 2 vital parts of your child's world, home and school. But here's a question. How do we make that bridge strong and reliable? Let's start with understanding the importance of these conversations. Teachers spend a significant portion of their day with your child, observing their learning habits, social interactions, and even their quirks. By sharing insights, parents and teachers can align efforts to support the child's growth. Imagine this: your child struggles to stay focused in class. Instead of waiting for report card day, a quick meeting with the teacher might reveal something as simple as needing a better seating arrangement. Small adjustments, big impacts. Now, here's how to make those conversations count. 1. Come prepared. Think about what you want to discuss before the meeting. Is it academic performance, social behavior, or something specific like reading challenges? 2. Stay open-minded. Instead of jumping to conclusions, listen to the teacher's perspective. If they mention your child's habit of daydreaming, ask, what strategies can we try to help them stay engaged? This way, the conversation becomes collaborative. 3. Be specific. Vague statements like, my child is struggling, can lead to broad responses. Instead, say, I've noticed they're spending a lot of time on math homework. Could you suggest ways to make it more manageable? 4. Use humor and warmth. If the teacher shares that your child is quite the chatterbox, you might respond with a smile. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A little laughter can ease the seriousness of the discussion. And 5. Follow up. After discussing action steps, check in regularly. A quick email or a brief conversation at pickup time can keep you both updated on progress. Remember, the goal of these conversations isn't just to address issues, it's to celebrate successes too. If your child has improved in reading, thank the teacher for their efforts. Gratitude goes a long way in strengthening this vital partnership. So next time there's an opportunity to connect with your child's teacher, seize it. Together, you're building the foundation for a brighter, more supported educational journey. Let me ask you this. Is your home a place where curiosity thrives? Supporting education at home goes far beyond making sure homework gets done. It's about nurturing a love for learning and helping your child see the world as a classroom filled with endless possibilities. Think about this. If your child loves dinosaurs, why not make it an educational adventure? You could watch a documentary together, read an age-appropriate book, or even build a cardboard dinosaur model. These activities don't just make learning fun, they create memories and reinforce knowledge in creative ways. Routine is another cornerstone of learning at home. Picture this. Every evening, the family gathers around the dining table. One child works on math problems, another reads a novel, and you're solving a crossword puzzle. When children see learning as a regular, valued part of family life, it becomes second nature. A consistent study time, it's study o'clock, can establish a rhythm that feels natural and productive. Here's another tip. Be the learning role model. When kids see you engaging in activities like reading a book, learning a new skill, or even watching an educational video, it sends a powerful message. They'll learn that education isn't just for school, it's for life. And don't underestimate the power of learning together. Let's say your child asks, "Why is the sky blue?" If you don't know the answer, that's perfect. Look it up together. In doing so, you're teaching them how to find answers. Think critically. And most importantly, that learning never stops. Finally, celebrate the small victories. Did they finally master a tricky spelling word? Applaud them. Did they solve a puzzle after multiple tries? Give them a high five. These small moments of encouragement and acknowledgement can boost their confidence and motivate them to take on bigger challenges. So, whether it's turning everyday interests into lessons or creating a household culture of learning, remember, the role you play in supporting education at home is one of the most impactful contributions to your child's future. Let's talk about expectations, a double-edged sword in the world of parenting. While we all want our children to succeed, it's essential to ensure that our expectations inspire rather than overwhelm. But here's a question. Are we setting the bar too high, too low, or just right? Every child is unique with their own strengths, interests, and pace of learning. Comparing them to others or pushing them to excel in areas they may not enjoy can backfire, leading to stress and frustration. Instead, realistic academic expectations should be based on their potential and current abilities. For example, imagine your child scores 75% on a math test. Instead of saying, "Why not 95%?" Try this. "Great job. You've done well. Let's figure out together how to improve next time." This encourages them to focus on growth without fear of criticism. Here are some practical tips for setting realistic academic expectations. 1. Recognize individual strengths. Celebrate what they're naturally good at. Is your child a talented writer or a creative problem solver? Highlight these skills while gently encouraging growth in other areas. 2. Set specific and measurable goals. Instead of vague expectations like "do better in school," focus on achievable targets. For instance, let's aim to finish homework on time this week. Or, let's improve your reading speed by 1 page per minute over the next month. 3. Focus on effort over results. Reinforce the value of hard work and perseverance. Phrases like, "I'm proud of how much effort you put into this project," help build resilience and a growth mindset. 4. Celebrate progress. Did your child finally master long division or spell a challenging word? These milestones, no matter how small, deserve recognition. A mini celebration or a simple "I'm so proud of you" can go a long way. 5. Adapt expectations over time. Children grow and change, and so should our expectations. A child who struggled with reading last year might surprise you with their progress this year. Stay flexible and adjust goals as they evolve. Think of expectations as a ladder. Each rung they climb, no matter how small, represents progress. And if they stumble along the way, that's okay. Mistakes are part of the journey and valuable learning experiences. So, next time you think about academic goals, ask yourself, am I encouraging my child to become the best version of themselves, or am I inadvertently adding pressure? The answer will guide you in nurturing their love for learning while helping them achieve their full potential. Balancing discipline and encouragement in learning is like walking a tightrope. Tricky, but incredibly rewarding when done right. Here's a question. Have you ever found yourself enforcing study time like a drill sergeant and wondering if there's a better way? Discipline is essential to provide structure, but it should never feel like punishment. For instance, setting clear boundaries such as no screens during homework time ensures focus. However, pairing discipline with encouragement can transform the experience into a positive one. Try this. Finish this worksheet, and then we can bake cookies together. Suddenly, studying becomes a shared mission rather than a chore. Let's talk about tone. The way we enforce rules matters. A stern, "You must finish this now," can create resistance, whereas a gentle, "Let's tackle this together," fosters cooperation. Add humor to the mix, and it gets even better. For example, if your child complains about learning geography, say, "Come on, knowing capitals will make you the trivia champ everyone wants on their team." Encouragement also means acknowledging effort, not just results. Did your child spend extra time solving a tricky math problem? Applaud their determination. Statements like, "I'm proud of how hard you worked on that," build resilience and a growth mindset. Another approach is to use positive reinforcement. Create a reward system where achievements, big or small, are celebrated. It could be as simple as extra playtime, a sticker chart, or a weekend outing for consistent effort over the week. Finally, remember that balance is key. Too much discipline can make learning feel rigid, while too much leniency might lead to procrastination. The goal is to create a learning environment where structure and motivation coexist. So, the next time you're navigating the fine line between discipline and encouragement, ask yourself, how can I guide my child in a way that supports both their confidence and accountability? With the right balance, learning becomes not just effective but enjoyable. When was the last time you attended a school event, volunteered, or joined a PTA meeting? If it's been a while, don't worry, there's always time to start. Parental involvement in school activities and decision-making is one of the most powerful ways to show your child that their education truly matters. Let's think about it. When children see their parents cheering them on at sports day, helping organize a bake sale, or even attending a classroom play, it sends a message of support and pride. This involvement isn't just about showing up, it's about being present and engaged. A child who knows their parent values their school life is more likely to value it themselves. Here's a fun example. At a school event, a parent once volunteered to dress up as the school mascot. Though they felt a little ridiculous, the joy it brought to the children was worth every minute. These moments not only strengthen the bond between you and your child, but also create lasting memories. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Decision-making. Whether it's voting on budget allocations, advocating for new extracurricular programs, or helping shape policies. Parental voices matter, schools thrive on community input, and your ideas can make a real difference. For instance, advocating for a better library or proposing a science fair can enhance the educational experience for all students, not just your own child. Here are a few ways to get involved. 1. Attend parent-teacher meetings. These meetings aren't just about discussing grades. They're opportunities to collaborate on your child's development. 2. Join school committees. PTAs or school councils often need fresh perspectives. Your input could help shape the direction of the school. 3. Volunteer for events, whether it's chaperoning a field trip or helping at a fundraiser. Every contribution counts. 4. Advocate for changes. If you see areas for improvement, don't hesitate to speak up. Constructive feedback is the backbone of progress. 5. Celebrate achievements, attend award ceremonies, talent shows, or sports games. These moments boost your child's confidence and show them you're proud. Parental involvement doesn't have to be grand gestures. Even small actions, like reviewing school newsletters or asking your child about their day, show that you care. And remember, involvement benefits more than just your child. It strengthens the entire school community. So, whether it's volunteering at the next school fair or voicing your opinion at a PTA meeting, take that step. Together, parents and schools can create an environment where every child feels supported and empowered to succeed. In the fast-paced world of academic achievements, emotional intelligence and social skills often take a back seat. But let's pause for a moment. How often do we teach our children to manage their emotions or navigate social interactions? Encouraging these skills is as vital as teaching them math or reading. Why is emotional intelligence important? Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage one's emotions while empathizing with others. Research shows that children with high EI tend to perform better academically, build stronger relationships, and handle stress more effectively. Building emotional intelligence at home. 1. Name those emotions. Teach children to identify and articulate their feelings. Instead of a vague, "I feel bad," encourage specifics like, "I feel frustrated because my drawing didn't turn out as I wanted." Labeling emotions helps children understand and manage them better. 2. Model healthy emotional responses. As parents, our reactions to stress and conflict are powerful teaching tools. If you're stuck in traffic and feel frustrated, verbalize it constructively. "I feel annoyed because we're late, but let's focus on staying calm and thinking about what we can control." And 3. Create a safe space. Let your child know it's okay to express emotions, even the tough ones like anger or sadness. When they feel heard and understood, they'll be better equipped to process these feelings. Encouraging social skills. 1. Role-playing scenarios. Practice common social situations with your child. For instance, if they struggle with joining group activities, role-play how to ask, "Can I join in?" These rehearsals build confidence and prepare them for real-life interactions. 2. Teach empathy. Use everyday moments to instill empathy. If a sibling is upset, ask, "How do you think they feel right now? What can we do to help?" This encourages perspective-taking and kindness. 3. Encourage teamwork. Group activities, like family board games or team sports. Teach cooperation and turn-taking. Celebrate moments when your child shows teamwork, like sharing a toy or cheering on a sibling. Balancing EI and academic goals. While academics are important, children thrive when emotional intelligence is nurtured alongside intellectual growth. For example, a child frustrated with a tough math problem might need reassurance like, "It's okay to feel stuck, let's tackle it together," before diving back into the task. Celebrate emotional wins. Just as we praise academic achievements, celebrating emotional milestones is crucial. Did your child apologize to a friend unprompted or handle disappointment gracefully? Highlight these moments. "I'm so proud of how you handled that." In a world where collaboration and adaptability are essential, fostering emotional intelligence and social skills prepares children not only for school, but for life. Remember, every conversation, role play, or empathetic gesture is a step toward helping them grow into emotionally intelligent and socially adept individuals. Encouraging independence and responsibility in children is like planting seeds for a flourishing garden. When nurtured properly, these qualities grow into habits that serve them for life. But here's a question. How do we teach kids to be self-reliant while ensuring they understand the importance of accountability? Why independence and responsibility matter. Children who learn independence are better equipped to handle challenges, make decisions, and develop problem-solving skills. Responsibility, on the other hand, teaches them to own their actions and contribute meaningfully to their surroundings. Together, these traits form the backbone of a confident and capable individual. Strategies to foster independence and responsibility. 1. Assign age-appropriate tasks. Start small with tasks like packing their school bag or setting the dinner table. Gradually, increase the complexity as they grow. For example, a 6-year-old can tidy their toys. while a 12-year-old can plan their weekly study schedule. 2. Encourage decision-making. Offer choices to empower them. Instead of saying, "Wear this jacket," ask, "Would you like to wear the blue jacket or the red one today?" This fosters confidence in their ability to make decisions. 3. Teach time management. Help children create a daily or weekly schedule. Use tools like colorful planners or simple checklists to make the process fun. Gradually, allow them to take charge of managing their own time. 4. Model responsibility. Actions speak louder than words. Show them responsibility by following through on your commitments. If you promise to help with a school project, ensure you do so. They'll learn by watching you. 5. Celebrate effort and success. Acknowledge their attempts even if they make mistakes. For instance, if they try to make their bed but it's not perfect, praise their effort. Great job. You're learning and it looks better each time. And 6. Encourage problem solving. Instead of immediately solving their issues, guide them to think through solutions. If they forget their homework at home, ask, "What can you do to avoid this next time?" This builds accountability. Balancing freedom with guidance. While fostering independence, it's essential to provide a safety net. Be available for support, but resist the urge to micromanage. For example, if they're learning to cook, supervise from a distance instead of taking over. Mistakes are part of the learning process. The long-term benefits. When children are encouraged to take responsibility, they develop a sense of ownership and pride in their achievements. This paves the way for self-discipline, resilience, and adaptability, qualities that will serve them well into adulthood. A real-life example. Imagine your child is responsible for feeding the family pet. At first, you might remind them daily, but over time, they start doing it unprompted. This small task teaches consistency and care, forming the foundation for bigger responsibilities in the future. So, let's ask ourselves, are we giving our children the tools to stand on their own while teaching them the value of responsibility? With the right balance, we can prepare them to navigate life's challenges with confidence and competence. Conclusion. So, what's the takeaway? Parenting and educational involvement are about building strong partnerships with teachers, in schools, and most importantly, your child. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. Be present, celebrate their efforts, share a laugh. And as we walk this parenting path, let's keep asking ourselves, what can I do today to help my child shine tomorrow? Thanks for joining us on this episode. Let's keep this conversation going, because together, we're shaping the future. Don't miss the live and interactive session for this episode. Stay tuned for details on when it will happen with our subject matter expert.